Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Atlanta. Well, for Atlanta, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. Battling it out tonight, two offenses that tend to live and die by the three. Shaq, do you think the league is becoming too perimeter?
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Timberwolves. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and in that one they showed neither.
No, there's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intensity was lacking from the outset. It looked like they were just hoping the other team would miss.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Schroeder and Bazemore are in the backcourt. John Collins is out there with Paul George, and it's Jeffries in at the 5 down low. George, no good. Iverson with the ball. To the inside, Giles. Collins grabs the miss. On the wing, George. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Schroeder. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm. Just 1 for 4.
Giles, the pass to Iverson. Carter outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And that one's good, Iverson.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
Now, here's George. Over Posey. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jeffries kicks to George. And it's Schroeder in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Carter. And that one goes long.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Now, here is George. That shot off the mark.
Still unable to connect this quarter. Really looks frustrated. Just needs to try and stay calm.
A nice shot by Carter.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Here's Schroeder, following the score by Vince Carter. Now Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. And here's George for 3. Knocked loose.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
It's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
And he banks in the layup. Iverson's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Here's Schroeder. No points in the game yet for him. There's the pass to Jeffries. In the corner, George with it. 6 on the shot clock. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. And the home team has possession. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, I agree, because I don't think anything's coming easy for them tonight. They know it's almost impossible to score in bunches against this team. You've got to grind it out.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That'll put Paul George on the line. That one on Posey. B-Train's checked in for Giles. The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, Paul George, smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 10, and that one's good. McGrady.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Hawks trail by 11. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Jeffries. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Iverson passes to Carter. Now McGrady. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Atlanta now. 11-point game to the left side wing. Mobley, the pass to Jeffries. Pulls up. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got his first points in this one. And here is Graham. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Mobley. Dishes it to Jeffries. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Count it. She's got 6.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Sindarius Thornwell's checked in for Vince Carter. Atlanta making a switch here. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 13. Back to Prince. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, here is McGrady. Defense is right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And McGrady drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The Hawks trail by 13. Count that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Here's Mobley. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Mobley. McGrady covering. Here's Jones. And again, it's Atlanta. Here's McGrady. Plays it up and banks it in. McGrady's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the middle, here's Jeffries. Good D by Jones.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's McGrady. Here's Chi. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Jones looking for an opening. Mobley misses. Here's McGrady. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
The Hawks trail by 17. It's tipped. Here's Serbiak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Graham. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to McGrady. Over Mobley. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 12 points for B-Train.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing on the left. McGrady dishes to Graham. Over Jones. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. B-Train out there with Thornwell. Then it's Jones. And it's Graham in at the 1 spot. The Hawks trail by 16. Now here's Jones. And here's Prince outside. And Jones pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
McGrady outside. That one doesn't go. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his first foul. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jones. Schroeder, right side. Baseline try, and yes, it's good. Schroeder's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
The shot's good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Prince misses.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
The turnaround jumper can't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Schroeder outside. Prince outside. Back to Schroeder. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Collins against Iverson. Here's Giles. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Here's Mobley. Schroeder outside. And there's the pass to Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Mobley's got 7 points.
And the accuracy Mobley has from three-point range is crazy. He's had stretches during his career when it seems like he just can't miss.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors, Doris. Had those three stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least one NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did go to an NBA Finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So obviously, you like the opportunity they would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable. But you know this, Kevin. Success and failure, there is such a fine line. And there's a tenuous nature to things, an injury at the wrong time. So many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
And it's Carter missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Collins. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Vince Carter on the wing. Here's Posey. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Posey's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Collins with it. He's got 6. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected. Posey passes to Iverson. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, George. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Iverson outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here is Carter after the basket by Atlanta. DiVincenzo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Carter against George. Here's Collins. The rebound by Giles. Passes it to Iverson. The 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Now, here's George. He kicks it to Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Here is Carter. He has 5. The 3 from Iverson falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
George passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Prince.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Posey, no luck.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Collins. The second effort, Prince. Good work defensively by Carter.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The Hawks trail by 20. Pass to Schroeder. Over Iverson. And it's Schroeder missing.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Carter's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Right side, George. That's short off the rim. From deep, Iverson. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mobley. He has 7, and it's Schroeder missing.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Offensive rebound. Here's Posey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Posey's got 4 this quarter.
That's all about the positioning right there. Doesn't let anybody beat him to the spot before he can get the follow-up.
Schroeder with the ball. Iverson picks him up. Pass to Prince. Posey with the rebound.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Out to the right wing. DiVincenzo. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. He has 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's George. Looking to end the run. Indeed, Prince drops it in. Prince has got 6 points.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Graham kicks to McGrady. Shoots over Bazemore, and that one's good. McGrady.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Jones drives in. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
McGrady hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Now here's Jones. Graham defending. Jeffries the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
2.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips. 2.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Second free throw, no good. And there's the pass to McGrady. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. McGrady's got 10 points in the quarter.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
And so it's the home team, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Schroeder and Bazemore are in the backcourt. Paul George is out there with John Collins. And it's Jeffries in at the 5 spot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Schroeder against Iverson. He gets it in there. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup. The teardrop.
Iverson outside. Here's Chi. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
The 3 from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 9.
You have got to be aware of Paul George. He is a knockdown shooter from deep.
And that one drops.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Hawks passing it around. Passes it to Jeffries. Here's Bazemore. The putback, but he gets it back.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Carter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Vince Carter.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Schroeder kicks to Collins. Outside, George. From deep three-point range, Posey with the rebound. Posey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Chi. And here's Iverson outside. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bazemore on the wing. Schroeder surveying the floor. No good with the triple. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Schroeder against Iverson. Shoots from the right block, and it's blocked. Left side, George. Over Giles. The step back jumper is good. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is one of Paul George's go-to shots. His confidence and ability to rise and fire quickly from the mid-range, crucial. Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. Now the feed to Collins. Got a piece of it. Giles the pass to Carter. Here's Iverson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 5 assists tonight.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Here's Collins. He's got 12. And finished off by Collins.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And he gets it to go. She's got 12 points in the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Schroeder finds George. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 13.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Iverson passes to Chi. That one good for 2.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Collins. Over Posey. The shot by Collins, no good. Here's Posey, defended by George. Here's Iverson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Iverson's got 32 points.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Shot by Collins, no good. Carter kicks to Iverson. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Iverson's got 17 points here in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The pass to Jeffries. Carter comes in with the double team. The Hawks working the ball around. Schroeder against Iverson. And stolen by Iverson. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way. And then Carter with the jam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Ben Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Carter's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. And he's good on the second. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
So the wing on the left lets it go from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Schroeder. Tries again. It's hauled in by Thornwell.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
And that one's good. McGrady. And here is Serbia.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jeffries dishes to Schroeder. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's Carter missing. Here's Serbiak, defended by Carter. Serbiak passes to Jones. And here is Serbiak. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. From deep. It's hauled in by Thornwell. Inside. And finished off by Graham.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Now Jones. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Now here's Prince. He has 6. The reverse, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got 6.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Passes it to Thornwell. Over Prince. And too long on the shot. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And Jones pulls it down. Prince has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's McGrady. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Mobley. For the 3, sinks the triple.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Graham with the ball, defended by Jones. Here's McGrady. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Mobley misses.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Graham. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And Jones slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Mobley. 10 points for him. Over McGrady. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mobley's got 12. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Graham with the ball. Feeds it to Jones. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the home team holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jones is out there with Thornwell, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. Bacon the pass to Thornwell. Left side, Jones. Second chance shot, and Thornwell gets it to go.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
Allen, right side. Pass to Kavanaugh. Outside, Jones. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Thornwell. Thornwell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside, Graham. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
So it's Atlanta now. Allen outside. Lewis on top. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition to training to recovery. listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
Here's Thornwell, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And they're just dominating on both ends, and it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Serbiak. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Kavanaugh. Here's Lou. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones, the pass to Kavanaugh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons.
And going up against the Pelicans, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Chi, he's checked in for Sindarius Thornwell, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Moore's checked in. The pass to Chi. Up and in on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Allen. Passes to Moore. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell. Kawhi Leonard, the claw. The claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Kavanaugh. Rebounded by Chi. Chi's got his 16th rebound on the night. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Jones. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Now here's Moore. There's the dish to Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Here's Lou. Pass to Korkmaz to the wing right side. Here's Chi. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Jones, no luck. Jones has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Lou. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
He gets that one. Kavanaugh has got 6 here in this quarter. Kavanaugh has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Korkmaz kicks to Chi. Here's Jones. He gets that one.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out.
Here's Lewis, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Moore outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. And he can't bank that one in. Jones has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. And the league last season, Doris, looking to tighten up on the traveling calls. You think that's a move in a positive direction, and it's had a good effect?
Well, Kevin, I'm sure you agree with this. We want to see if there's a traveling violation, it should be called.
Yes.
We have given the offensive players enough advantages, and by that I mean we've made it less physical on the perimeter. You know, we've allowed for freedom of movement, and so I think anytime you learn from a kid, listen, if you pick up that pivot foot, it's a travel. In the past, I thought a lot were missed. What's your take on it, Kev?
I like what you said, and even more for the younger kids who are learning the game, they got to play the right way. It's got to be called.
That's right.
Now here's Jones. Kicks it to Collins. The pass to Moore. To the middle. Here's Jones. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Now here's Jones. And here's Collins. Back to Jones. Goes up on the wing, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Bacon, knocked away. Moore with the steal. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and dones?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
Here's Chi following the bucket by the Hawks. Plays it up and banks it in. Chi's got 14 points now in the second half.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Jones. Sinks the 15-footer. And so here's the home team. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Lou. Misses the 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
Lewis.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that one falls for Jones. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. The G League, Doris, growing roster of teams, introduced 2-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it an official minor league at this point, do you think?
Well, I'm just going to say that I thought this was one of the best changes to the NBA last season. And you look at certain players who went back and forth between the G League, and when they were up with the respective NBA team, they were a significant part of the rotation. Quinn Cook comes to mind. The NBA champion had a 2-way player in Quinn Cook who was a vital part of their G League and then becomes a vital part of their real-time success. To me, what a tremendous platform for player development, Kevin.
Yeah, the league has gotten it right with this. Shots good by Chi.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, it counts. So it's the Hawks now. Now Jones passes it to Mobley. Here's Serbiak. He kicks to Collins. Here's Mobley. Off the mark. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.